Hey guys, just ahead of this video you're about to watch, I thought I should come in and just give a little explainer. So you see, I'd already recorded and edited this video, but I realized that I had sort of recorded it at the end of a rant I was having about another video, which is the video that was meant to go out last week that didn't go out because for some reason things just didn't work out. So I've had to record this intro to introduce the video you're about to watch. And the video you're about to watch is about my time in Paris and the great, absolutely wonderful places we went for food while we were there. There were like three main restaurants, which I think I highlighted what I spoke about, not counting all the other places that I went to for, snacks and things of that sort. But I think only one of them I didn't take much of an image of because it was the last day and we're leaving and it was like a last minute thing. The other one, you see, that's why I should probably not be paying. I'm not paying that. So let me stop crocheting. So there were three restaurants we ate at and one restaurant that we had really bad service at. The one that we had bad service at was when I was going to release this week, but because of the editing issues that didn't happen. So I'm going to talk about you're going to see details of two in great detail and then one in not so great detail, and I can't even remember the name of the rest of that restaurant because it was literally across the road from our hotel where we're staying. But I'm going to see if I can find it and I'll put that in the video. So this is the intro to what it is that you'll be watching and some context around that. Enjoy. So the first restaurant that we had in that evening was a place called Le Poulet de Graine, Grain, Graine, Grain, Le Poulet de Grain. And when we arrived, it was incredibly crowded, very busy. They were having a karaoke session and they didn't really have a table for us, even though we had a reservation. So they coupled up one together just next to the karaoke stand where they were playing music. And of course, since we're near the door, everybody else was smoking there. So we were getting like huge whiffs of smoke. Not gonna lie, I was be like, oh my God, this is a horrible experience to be having first night in Paris. Not sure how I'm going to feel about this. And then the server, the restaurant owner, the person who was there, obviously saw that even though we were trying to sort of sit comfortably and eat, we were not happy. And this person found room for us further into the restaurant, away from the karaoke stand, away from the cigarette smoke, and proceeded to have an excellent meal, excellent service, beautifully crisp salad. I had like a salmon salad. My sister had a like Caesar salad. We had like a barbecue thing. We had like a I forget what was it I forget what the other party member had, the other party had, but we had a great meal. We had wine, we had drink, then we had the music as well, because now we're not sitting next to the speaker. We could really enjoy the karaoke and see all of the residents, because this seemed like more like a residence restaurant. More, it was very Parisian. There were really no tourists. I think we're the only tourists. Very Parisian, very local, having fun and eating. And that was a great first, meal experience in Paris. It was exactly what we needed to revive our spirits, but also give us, fill our stomach. And the presence of the server, the quality of the food, the surrounding experience, the other people was top notch. The other place that we went to, which was the lunch on our second day, was Dame Nation. So DAME Nation NATION. I will again try and find them and link them in the description box below. Was where we had lunch on our second day, and whoa, the quality of the food, the service. It was also a lot of French restaurants are not like huge; they're like little pokey places, so quite a small place. But overall, very well lit, great service, nice, broad, fresh food selection. Again, the service I was given with our broken French and our rather clumsy explanations of what it is that we wanted was so well received. The quality of the service was exceptional. Again, I can't overuse that word. I had a starter and a main. I think my mother had a starter, main, and dessert, but I think most of us basically had a starter and a main. And my starter was an arancini what is it? Something arancini. I can't remember what my old. And my main was a monkfish. Oh my god, that monkfish. The sauce on that monkfish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mind blowing. So I mean that is what we had for lunch on the second day. So that's what we had before we went to the restaurant that gave us that bad experience. So we had eaten, but I had space for more food, and it was just like absolutely unacceptable. So those were some of the two restaurants we had. And then on the last day, now this bear in mind that in between all of this we'd gone to patisseries, boulangeries, all of those places. And then on the last day we went to an Italian restaurant. I guess after what had happened on the second day, went to an Italian restaurant not far from our hotel. And what is it called? I can't remember off the top of my head. And we had like this, oh my god, very beautiful food, well spiced, well seasoned. We ordered a plate of salad, which we thought could be a starter because we didn't want to have anything too heavy since we were having pasta as our main. And they brought this plate which was meant for one person, which was huge. It was like they said it's an Italian salad, but it looked more like a Niçoise salad. Huge plates of salad that we actually shared across the table and still had like food left in the plate. The quality, the taste, the crispness, the freshness was on point, exactly what you want when you're having that sort of salad. And then of course the pasta that I had as well, well seasoned, not over salted. It was a linguine with a tomato sauce. I can't remember what the tomato sauce was, but it was so good. And with all of this, again, we obviously don't speak French or Italian, which is what they kind of cobbled around there. We barely speak English. so I mean, but the service quality, the attentiveness that was given to us was just exactly what you expect. Not over attentiveness, not putting us on display, but just the attentiveness that was given to understand that to serve us just like everybody else was so great. Yes, that's my review. Nothing else to add today. Wishing you all the best. Have a great day, and I guess I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.